Hey there, everybody. It's Chrissy Key Rollins here. I'm doing this video from the carpool line. We just had an amazing leadership circle meeting, which is going to be happening the second and fourth Wednesday every month, downtown Clayton at Boulevard West. Awesome little coffee shop, great conference table in the back that we can all meet at. And we still have room at the table. So come join us as we address and speak to and empower and inspire one another to overcome the obstacles many entrepreneurs and leaders have as you're moving your mission forward. So what could those obstacles look like? It could look like things like what we talked about today, procrastination. We also are going to talk about distractions, dealing with unsupportive spouse and partners, dealing with our fear of rejection. Anybody got that going on? Dealing with what the struggles are that all of us face as we go on this entrepreneurial journey so that we can understand that these are normal, natural things. It doesn't mean you're messing anything up. It doesn't mean you're destined for failure. In fact, it can mean something very, very powerful, but you got to come join the conversation so we can flip the script around on these obstacles and allow them to be just a natural part of your journey so you can be empowered. You can keep putting one foot in front of the other, and most importantly, take consistent action towards the things that you really want to be doing. So this conversation on procrastination, we got it started today. I want to continue it here online. So join me in this. Why do we procrastinate? This is how we open up the discussion, and this is where I'm going to just keep this video focused because school's getting ready to let out here. Why do we procrastinate? And I want to hear from you. Why do you procrastinate? Why? Why do you put things off until later in the day? Why do you put things off until tomorrow? Why do you put off even the things that you really want to be doing? The things that you say, I really want to do this, but I got to go take care of this first. Why do you put off what it is that you say you want to do, that you know you want to do, that you know you should be doing? Some of the things that we talked about today as a circle is we don't like it. We don't like whatever that action is. It's not something that we want to do. It's not our natural thing that we prefer to do. But sometimes those things that we don't like to do, we have to do in order to move our mission forward, but they will definitely be a reason why we will bump it down the to-do list or scooch it over till the next day. So we don't like it. It's not in alignment with our personal preferences. We also talked about how the action could be kind of a negative experience for us, or again, just not fun. And if you're like me, if it's not fun, why are we going to be doing it, right? And another thing that we identified is that the end result doesn't outweigh the pain of the action that we have to take. So we're not as attached to that end result as we are the avoidance of whatever discomfort we're going to experience as we take that action forward. Another thing we talked about is needing a break. So just feeling overwhelmed, like, you've been doing it and going and going and going, and there's just so many hours in the day, and then bam, you just have to take that break. You're going to put it off until a later time. You're oversaturated. You're overwhelmed with whatever life experience you have going on, and you just need to take a break from it for a little while. So that was another reason why we identified that we procrastinate. Here's a big one. And let me know if you relate to this one. Having predisposed thoughts over what's going to happen. So like you're predicting this negative outcome before it can even happen. You're predicting how somebody's going to react. You're predicting what it's going to mean on the other side. You have these predisposed thoughts about what the interaction is going to be like. Anybody relate to that one? Yep. Here's one that I identified. How we feel in the moment. So like at night when we're getting ready for the next day, tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to take care of those tasks that I've been leaving undone. And then, I'm going to be so motivated and inspired, and I'm going to start my day that way. And then you wake up and you feel tired and you just don't feel like it. Last night you thought, did you feel like it? Today you don't really feel like it. So guess what? It gets bumped down that priority list. And one thing that I brought to the table is that it's not aligned with our passion. So it's just, again, not fun. Doesn't make our heart sing. It's not something that we feel more full and expansive in doing, even if the end result is something that we do think will make us feel more full and expansive. Those actions to move towards that, don't do that, then it can definitely become something that we procrastinate on. And the last thing that we identified is distractions. So distractions, like maybe social media distractions. Ever happened to somebody? You're like, oh, I've got an hour. And then all of a sudden you don't have an hour because you were on Facebook the whole time or some other social media outlet. And the opinions of others. So other people, like you share your idea, like, oh, this is the action step that I'm taking today. And they're like, oh, well, why are you doing it this way? Have you thought about doing it this way? Or maybe you could try it like this. And then we get other people's opinions about what that's going to be like, or more options open up that we could take, and then we start to second guess and doubt ourselves, and again, procrastinate, put it off for later or until the next day. Or maybe just don't even simply know what to do. You're like, this is what I want to do, this is the action I need to take, but I don't even know how to get started. So I'm going to keep the conversation focused on this right now. And my ask for you is this: can you relate to any of these reasons? Do you struggle with procrastination? And what are the reasons that you can identify are holding you back and causing this perpetual cycle of procrastination, be it overall procrastination, or if it's just a particular task you keep putting off, or if it's, moving towards any kind of goal. Do you struggle with procrastination? Why do you think you struggle with it? Comment below, because I want to hear about it before I share with you some of the things that we brought to the table over what we can do to move past them. Simple tips to move past them. And then I'm also going to share with you some ways that you can reframe things so that it's a little bit easier for you to take that action and consistent action. So drop in the comments below, share this video if you got some fellow procrastinators out there. You might not share this video right away. You might wait a little while and then share it, or mean to share it and then never get around to it. Us procrastinators, why do today what you can put off till later and tomorrow, right? So, but comment below. Let me know. Do you struggle with procrastination? Why do you find yourself procrastinating? And what comes up for you whenever you think about procrastinating? And then meet me back here again, and I'll post another video sharing with you some of the insights that we shared as a round table of leaders here in our community, just committed to moving our missions forward. So thanks for joining the conversation. Thanks for sharing this. Thanks for coming out in person, and join us the second and fourth Wednesday, downtown Clayton. Comment below if you want all the details on that. Okay, thanks for being part of this conversation. I'm looking forward to your comments. Let me know about procrastination. Comment below. All right, talk to you soon.